Witam bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gry Hogwarts Legacy. Ostatnio skończyliśmy na tym, że się nauczyliśmy zaklęcia i to było tyle. I dzisiaj musimy tak. Zaczniemy od rozmowy z dyrektorką. Bo chyba to będzie oznaczało, że będzie trzecia próba, jeśli dobrze pamiętam. Bo chyba ona miała nam przygotować jakby to miejsce, gdzie miała się ta trzecia próba odbyć. Okej, dobra, ale pytanie, jak tam iść teraz? Tylko się nie bijcie się znowu. I tu na dół? Nie wiem. Tędy chyba. Kord przywoływaczy? Mecz. O kurde, tam właśnie były te mecze jeszcze, no właśnie. Czy to nie było górą? No to tutaj nie było, tu właśnie. Jest trzeci portret. Ciekawe kto będzie jeszcze na czwartym.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Niedaleko. W tej
It's
wieży?
Hogwarts.
Nie, to w Hogwarcie. Myślałem, że tam ta
As
wieża
you
jest tak
know, I was
podświetlona.
headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office.
Oho.
In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival, and I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself.
Oho.
You'll
Tego
need
się
to
obawiałem.
access the office while he's away.
I understand.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I
To
gain
nie
access
brzmi
to
za
the
ciekawie.
headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Czy w ogóle w tym pomieszczeniu mogę coś więcej zrobić, czy tak średnio? Mogę się tepnąć, będzie szybciej. Oj, chyba coś rozwaliłem.
Now here, Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Oho.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does?
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Ten jak patrzy. Nie gadaj.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus,
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade.
Thank you,
Oho.
Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Czy mogę się tepnąć po prostu? Nie muszę biegać po zamku? Ty nie gadaj, że nie mogę. O, ale bez sensu. Bo w sumie odznaczę to w takim razie. Wszyscy będą mówić dzień dobry?
Moment of your Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
O Boże.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Ale to jest niezręczne.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you want.
Not so.
Drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Ale będzie...
Now, to determine which student gets this rather
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside. Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
O Boże. Ale to jest...
What could the headmaster want?
Ty jakby teraz właśnie gadać z tymi, co chcą zadania, żeby im pomóc w zadaniach i nagle taki dyrektor podchodzi, no co tam?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
O, minis.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Proszę bardzo.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder.
No to nieźle. Ale...
What did we do to deserve him as a...
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
Tak jeszcze biegamy i gadamy. Gdzie była ta sala? Się zgubiłem. Bo nie mogę zbierać, tu kartka była, widziałem. Z drogi dyrektor biegnie.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretary.
Professor?
O
A
nie.
word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How
A ci się tam klepią chyba.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor.
Dokładnie.
No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Co za chaos się dzieje.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Witam wszystkich uczniów. Nie muszę musiał przemowę wygłosić.
What a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking
No
no
nie
questions
wierzę
at
w
this
to.
time. Or ever.
Tak jest.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
Zmieniam zdanie.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness.
Będzie jakieś śmieszne
It is
hasło
the
jeszcze.
Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Oj, to nie pomogło.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
O kurde.
Yes, of course.
Teraz
I
Google
order you to
Translator
pronounce
wpisuje.
it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you! The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Jeszcze beka w ogóle, nie mogę. Co tu się dzieje?
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Ale coś czuję, że nam się oberwie, albo będzie drama jakaś.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Wybacz Gareth, ale nie mam. Dostań się. Gdzie to jest tam wysoko? Pytanie, czy ja dobrze to po francusku później powiem. Bliżej się nie dało. Na samej górze? Oni się wszyscy patrzą, o kurde. Oni potem nakapują przecież, że ja tu byłem. Tutaj?
Revelio.
A nic nie jest tutaj chyba. Spokój Ravenclaw chyba. Nie wiem, jak on musi tutaj tyle chodzić, żeby dojść do swojego pokoju, co ja współczuję. Co to za zbroja? Czyja to?
Revelio.
Zbroja trolla. Dobrze, żeby władcy pierścieni takich nie mieli.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Nagroda Hogwartu w dziedzinie zielarstwa. Uczennicy 7 roku z domu... O kurde, zobaczcie, to ona ma jakieś puchary ma.
Revelio.
Czy to coś było? Dobra, to już chyba wyżej się nie da. Już musi być
The
tutaj.
gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Revelio. Toujours pure.
O! Zadziałało. Czemu akurat po francusku?
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Dobra.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Pokwitowanie z apteki, lekarstwo naczynne. Co to są cieraki?
That must be the pedestal.
A on nie znajdzie wtedy tej książki, jak tu wróci?
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention.
To wszystko jest takie, jakim się zdaje?
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
O
The
kurde.
first you will need is a cloak.
Peleryna niewidka.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Kurde, co tu się dzieje? To się w horror zamienia. Szybko, 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 póki nie patrzą. Co tu się wyrabia w ogóle?
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Co to za upiory w ogóle?
I see a staircase straight ahead. Death.
Śmierć. To nieźle, jakbym w Painkillera grał albo w cokolwiek innego. Taka muzyka.
Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
No ale co teraz?
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
To ty? Chyba nie.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Zaraz się odwrócę. Ludzie w ogóle tu leżą? Przemienieni w te inferiusy? Czy co to jest?
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Kurde.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Okej, dobra, idę. Tu jest ile? 3? Nie widzisz mnie wcale. Nie. Ten co robi?
Now's my chance.
Co to w ogóle? Co to za wydarzenie? Co tu się działo? No ale to nie będzie tak łatwo. A może jednak?
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Peleryna niewidka, mówiłem. Teraz jeszcze kamień skrzyczenia i czarna różka i będziemy tutaj mieli wszystkie insygnia. A którędy ja mam teraz iść? Tutaj? Sam nie wiem. Może tutaj jakoś dookoła? Nie, ewidentnie nie. Czy oni mnie widzą?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Teraz w ogóle mnie nie widzą, dobra. Ten duży mnie zauważy pewnie.
This is the way forward.
Jak oni widzą w ogóle, jak oni oczu nie mają, to same szkielety są.
Where are you, Neve?
Razi trochę. To była ta próba?
Death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Aha, to fajnie.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander
Czarna
its
różdżka.
extraordinary power.
Ty tu będziemy mieli, mówię, wszystkie, no naprawdę. Wszystkie insygnia będziemy mieli.
I've never felt such power.
O, mogę się teraz bić z nimi.
Depulse.
Ale za dużo zaklęć sobie nie mam.
Bombarda.
Ile was?
Defendo. Descendo.
7000 obrażeń w ogóle, jaka to moc jest. Co to za ogary jakieś jeszcze? Dobra, chyba wszyscy. Albo i nie? Ewidentnie nie wszyscy jeszcze. No i tu będzie jakiś big boss jeszcze. O, właśnie. Czy mam stąd po prostu zawinąć? Chyba nie. Serio się jakiś painkiller zrobił, a nie Hogwarts Legacy, ty. Rol śmierci. 14 000 obrażeń. Jeszcze jeden. Oj. Przebiegł po mnie. Bo teraz to mi dał. No ilu was tu jeszcze będzie? I co, przyszedłem twoją próbę? Dwa trolle, okej. Tak mnie testujesz, tak? Przestań mnie bić. Nie, trafi mnie tym kamieniem. Chciałem tak ładnie ustawić, żeby dwóch oberwało naraz. Co mnie uderzyło, jak krzyk padał? Ła. No i co, już potestowałaś mnie? Teraz będzie trzecia próba jeszcze.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Kamień wskrzeszenia ostatni, trzeci. Teraz będę panem śmierci.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
Nic nie jest
Nothing is
tym,
what
na
it
co
seems.
wygląda.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Okej.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Będzie łezka. Czyli mamy trzecie wspomnienie, oglądamy. Czyli chyba zostanie jeszcze tylko czwarta próba do zrobienia.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
No ta już się trochę zapędzę za mocno.
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Okej, czyli tamta dziewczyna tak ewidentnie mocno się zapędziła w tą... takie szukanie tej mocy. No wiadomo, że im większa moc, tym może się to źle skończyć. O!
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
Tak, to ja.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okej, dobra. Dzierż jedno z insygniów śmierci. Otrzymałem osiągnięcie. Dobra, to było mocne. Ten odcinek był mocarny, nie powiem. To w ogóle nawiązanie do insygniów śmierci nie wiedziałem, że nawet coś takiego będzie. Dobra, więc na tym sobie zakończymy. To było na tyle. Jasne, Sebastian, to w następnym odcinku poszukamy, dobra? Bo ja na razie lecę. Więc to by było na tyle. Jeśli odcinek wam się podobał, to stawcie łapkę w górę i subskrypcję. No i widzimy się w kolejnym odcinku już niedługo. Trzymajcie się z następnego odcinka. Na razie.